All right, Shalom, with your brother Shamar from the Phoenix camp. And with that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. Let's jump up right into the lesson to 2 Corinthians 4 and 8 says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed." So that's the mentality, man. That's that against all odds mentality that we're gonna get mercy, we're gonna get salvation, we're gonna get redemption against all odds, man. The Lord is gonna come through for His elect. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna come through for His elect whenever they get put in those hard situations. I want that back again. It says, "We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed." So it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter what happens. You know, that's the mindset. Whatever happens, so what? If we have full confidence that we're gonna get a reward, that we're gonna get salvation, that we're gonna get assurance, security, then it doesn't matter what happens, man. We are troubled on every side, yet not distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed. And that's the mentality that you should have right now. It's not easy being in captivity every day, man. It's not easy walking this walk, amongst the wicked, man. Having that vexation of mind, like just Lot. But despite it all, it really doesn't matter. We just keep on pushing. Persecuted but not forsaken, cast down but not destroyed, always bearing in the body the dying of the Lord Meshach Yahushai, that the life also Yahushai may be made manifest in our body, for which we live are always delivered into death for Yahushai's sake, that the life also Yahushai might be made manifest into our mortal flesh. So the point of it is that this verses 8 and 9, man. It doesn't matter what happens or what's going to happen. We have assurance in salvation. We have assurance in things to come. And that's the mindset. What's that? I'm gonna get Psalms 3 and 6. It says Psalms 3 and 6, and it says, "I will not be afraid of 10,000s of people that set themselves against me round about." So what kind of assurance you gonna have in yourself and your power to not to be afraid of 10,000 people against you? And that's gonna be a very real possibility, a very real scenario in the times to come. The scriptures talk about the persecution of the saints. And you gotta understand that these are just not words written in a book. These are things that are gonna actually happen. We've already seen prophecies being fulfilled. So it'll make you think those things were not gonna be fulfilled also. You're gonna see cannibalism coming back, man. You're gonna see famine of bread. You're gonna see the worst character traits of mankind being played out. And it says the love of many shall wax cold. That's gonna happen, man. It's happening. It's gonna happen to a greater degree. Let me get that scripture. It says, "Because iniquity shall abound," Matthew 24 and 12. And because sin is going to increase more and more, as we see it happening today, the love of many shall wax cold. So it's going to be a lot of cold-hearted people without a shred of humanity within them. Esau don't got no humanity to begin with. Imagine when this thing comes full circle. It's gonna be what they call apocalyptic times. Esau likes to make what he calls apocalyptic movies, where they show the world in states of total chaos and despair. And in those movies, it's pretty much a dog-eat-dog world. Survival of the fittest, every man for himself. Cruelty is the norm. So do we say these things to put fear? No, we say these things because when these things fulfill themselves, we have assurance. I'm gonna go back to Psalms 3 and 6. To Psalms 3 and 6, and says, I will not be afraid of 10,000 of people that have set themselves against me round about. Arise, O Yahweh, save me, O my power. For thou hast smitten all my enemies upon the cheekbone, thou hast broken the teeth of the ungodly. Salvation belongeth unto the Lord. Thy blessings upon thy people. Salvation, redemption, that belongs to the Lord. He administers to it whom he will. And he's going to minister that salvation to his men. He'll command angels to come save you. That's in the scriptures, and that's going to happen again. So the point about this lesson is just having assurance. And you got to build that mind state where you know that no matter how dark it gets, no matter how cold it gets, keep the assurance of salvation, assurance of the Lord doing his part in protecting us. What's that? I'm going to get Psalms 27 and 3. It's a real quick lesson. Psalms 27 and 3. It says, though a host should encamp me against me. This is King David, because he would, and the thing about King David, he found himself in a lot of perilous situations, dangerous situations, scenarios. He was on the run for some time. He was hiding in caves. But that's gonna be it's gonna be the same. It could be the same way, man, for the elect men and the times to come. But through all of it, he had faith. It said, though a host should encamp against me, and my heart should not fear, though war should rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desired the Most High, that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Most High all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord and to inquire in his temple. For in a time of trouble he shall hide me. So he had that assurance, man. He had assurance. He had complete assurance. They got a commercial that says you're in good hands as Allstate. Well, you're in good hands, if you the elect, and you serving the Lord diligently. Verse 5, for in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall hide me. He shall set me up upon a rock. So solid foundation, man. Surety. And now shall my head be lifted above of my enemies. So not only is he going to give us salvation, he's going to give us victory over our enemies. He's not only going to save us from our enemies, he's going to allow us to have victory over our enemies. And now shall my head be lifted up above my enemies round about me. Therefore I offer in his tabernacle sacrifice of joy. I will sing, yea, I will sing praises to the Most High. So, who cares what happens, man? We don't care. We don't care. Going back to what was it? It's a lot. It's a lot. It says, therefore, I don't know how much I got there. I had some difficulties, but I'm going to run it back again. It says, Yahweh is our refuge and his strength, a very present help in time of trouble. So that's the key word, man. Very present. That means there's gonna be no doubt about it, man. You know, like I said, he's with us now, but his hand is gonna be seen on a much larger scale. You know, with the Most High when we be those elect men. Therefore, we will not fear till the earth be removed, and till the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, till the waters thereof roar and be troubled, till the mountains shake was the splendor thereof. Salah. And so it doesn't matter how bad things get, man. And the reason that we have to think about these things because you know, you gotta prepare yourself, man. You know, you know, you can't get too comfortable here. You always gotta think about the situation that's coming. That's why the scripture says a wise man foresees the evil. You know, so it's good to I mean we know what evil's coming, man. We know bad times, that what evil means, bad times. We know that's coming. You know, so let the rest of the world enjoy their folly, man. And we gotta be soldiers, you know. What does the scripture say? Soldiers don't entangle themselves to fear this life. So, you know, we're not at that rest yet, man. We'll get our rest in the kingdom. You know, right now it's wartime, man. You know, with that being said, just a real quick lesson. Our Most High will and hope was edifying. You know, give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. Call halal Yahweh Shem Shai. Brothers, keep on pushing. Shalom.